There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such.
And he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know, he did his first.
Just in. Justin Bieber was arrested this morning in Miami. He's 19 years old. He was allegedly whoa, 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 with that mustache. Oh, he's trying to grow up. Look, he's 19 years old, and allegedly he was...
Yes, this is real life.
The world is spinning. What's happened? You have 4 eyes. I have 2 fingers. I have 3 fingers. Is this gonna last forever?
Picture this, Justin Bieber at the center of a storm nobody saw coming, allegedly knocking out Usher at Beyonce and Jay-Z's after party, and the whispers on the street suggest he's finally ready to spill everything. For years, rumors circulated that Usher handed Justin over to Diddy for his own gain, manipulating the young star behind the scenes. And Wendy Williams even tried to warn us that Usher was up to no good. Now, it seems everything is coming to a head. Remember those viral videos of Diddy promising Justin a mansion and a Ferrari on his 18th birthday? Turns out, the gifts weren't just generosity, they were part of a much darker scheme. Allegedly, Justin had been exploited before, groomed to forget, while some people even tried to have him diagnosed with mental illnesses he didn't have to push him into a guardianship. Hailey Bieber has been the major reason that never happened. No wonder the media keeps feeding rumors of a divorce, to break them apart and gain easier access to Justin. Looking back, the warning signs were there. Usher openly admitted that Diddy had wild freak-offs in front of him when he was just 14, yet he continued to associate with him, refused to testify in court about what he knew, and maintained ties with other shady figures like Russell Simmons. None of this is what a morally upright person would do. To understand the full picture, we need to rewind. In 2008, when Scooter Braun discovered Justin on YouTube, Usher and Justin Timberlake were both vying to control the young star's future. Usher won that bidding war, but instead of protecting Justin, he essentially threw him into the fire. He introduced Justin to Diddy, fully aware of his past, because Usher himself had been mentored by Diddy and knew the risks. At just 14, the same age Justin was, Usher made this fateful decision. You really can't make this up.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up, hey yo, what the? And I mean, damn, pause, but like just out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
13 years old. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? There were a lot of things I seen and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life.
Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor
Camp? Yeah, that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like? Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
See? But let's pause and think about this. You wouldn't let your own child spend time with Diddy, yet it was deemed okay for an under 18 Justin to spend 48 hours in his orbit. The cycle of exploitation never ends. One person survives, and someone else is thrown in. Justin even posted a video of himself with Diddy after Usher sent him there, and watching it now still sends chills down your spine. Diddy was making grand promises, and Justin, believing this man would mentor him, was completely unaware of the danger he was stepping into.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this will be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this. Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay, I get the mansion. Yeah. So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
Watching the footage, you can almost see the anxiety on Justin's face, the discomfort of a kid who doesn't understand why lavish gifts are being thrown at him. But the truth behind those presents was sinister. Diddy was allegedly prepping him, lulling him into a false sense of security before eventually taking advantage. Once this clip resurfaced, questions exploded about why Justin would later distance himself from Diddy.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
The reasons for that distance remain murky, but speculation is rampant. Many believe Diddy may have passed Justin to others in the industry, potentially including The Game and Odell Beckham. Rumors spiraled after a video surfaced showing Justin allegedly in a compromising situation with Odell at a party, while Trey Songz kept watch, a chilling reminder of the shadows surrounding him.
Bad boy. Oh, he's bad boy now.
Signing the bad boy.
Here's your icon alert. It's called He's Bad Boy Now. It's called Don't Ever Play Yourself.
And then there's another clip, this time showing Diddy in The Game giving Justin multiple drinks at a party, even as he visibly struggled to stay coherent. Someone online captioned it, "A video of P. Diddy in The Game giving Justin Bieber drinks is going viral." People believe Justin was used multiple times at this party, igniting outrage and horror across social media.
Welcome to the family, John.
The story deepens with an explosive interview. Diddy's former bodyguard spoke on The Art of Dialogue, revealing that Usher deliberately kept quiet about what he witnessed to protect Diddy. According to him, Usher saw it all, even has receipts, yet refused to come forward out of loyalty. The betrayal cuts deep.
And he know a lot of stuff about Diddy that a lot of people don't know.
Man, it's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff that they know. Can you imagine, bruh? Can you really imagine?
What you mean by Usher, though?
Usher used to stay with Diddy, too, when he was younger.
Gene, the bodyguard, even corroborated long-standing rumors about Diddy and Usher, claiming he saw Diddy engage in shocking behavior with Usher, behavior so extreme that Usher was once rushed to the hospital. It's a chilling glimpse behind the curtain of an industry riddled with abuse and secrecy.
And Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now, I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you?
The scandal doesn't stop there. Allegations of Diddy transmitting an STD to Usher resurfaced when an email from a source involved in publishing Kim Porter's book went public. In it, the email describes how Kim allegedly revealed that Diddy coerced Usher into acts and subsequently exposed him to an STD, adding another dark layer to the story. And if you think this is recent gossip, think again. Wendy Williams spilled much of this tea years before Usher and Justin's confrontation. She openly discussed Diddy and his associates, including Usher, and after she exposed him, Diddy retaliated, pushing her out of Hot 97 and forcing her out of New York entirely. The chaos surrounding Wendy didn't end there. Word on the street is that she was placed into a guardianship not because she was incapable, but to silence her. If Wendy had continued revealing these secrets on air, who knows what else might have come out? Meanwhile, Justin is reportedly preparing to take legal action against Usher, not only for putting him in harm's way, but also for allegedly manipulating his finances. His conflict extends beyond Usher, involving former manager Scooter Braun and Hollywood power player Lou Taylor, both accused of trying to place Justin under a conservatorship similar to what Britney Spears endured. But Justin's marriage to Hailey has thwarted those attempts, illustrating a disturbing pattern. Unmarried female celebrities like Britney or Wendy were easier targets. Even Nicki Minaj reportedly faced similar attempts. For an outsider, Justin attacking Usher at the Oscar after-party may have seemed shocking, but when piecing it all together, the actions start to make sense. Fans and observers weighed in, with comments like, "Justin Bieber is coming to terms with his abuse," and "Usher ain't trying to hear that Bieber has stories, and you know they're trying to keep his mouth shut," and Usher snatched that boy up and brought him into a world where he was exposed to all kinds of stuff a prepubescent boy shouldn't be exposed to. We all remember.
Wendy Williams, she got fired from Hot 97 because she had a picture of Puffy. So if you don't mind, give me the story from your point of view and what was in the picture.
We were in Cancun. For whatever reason, dude was playing with Puff. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. Some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said she had him in a compromising position and like it was gay, something like that. She was gonna put it out. Wendy had shown people that email. Puff told Hot 97 if they didn't get rid of her before he got back in New York, that they was not gonna get any music from any of his friends, any of the record labels executives that was cool with him. Everybody was gonna boycott their station. We was out in LA for about 3 days before we landed back in New York. Wendy Williams was in the radio station in Philly. He was fired.
Now it's your turn. What do you think about the allegations of Usher selling Justin to Diddy? And do you believe Justin will move forward with the lawsuit? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to click here to watch each other's very messy video.